biryani or whatever it is. If you don't like a food, no matter what it is, you are not going to eat it. That is what this situation here also. If you like your subject, yes, you will succeed, no matter what it is. So this is where I just... But I can tell you one thing, as I indirectly indicated, the space business is going to be billions of dollars, even today. And there are contracts going left. You read the column Space News, you will get all this information. So you get the information saying that these businesses are, so many contracts are coming. So your opportunity is not only going to be in India. Earlier, if you are an aerodynamic engineer or an aeronautical engineer, you have only two options. One is ISRO, another one is DRDO. Today you have no such options, you have much more options. You can go abroad, you can go and work in Italy, or you can go and work in Spain, or you can go and work in... Because, see, our strength, I will tell you, is our brain. We are the best brain in the world. That is where you are seeing everywhere Indians are leading. Everywhere. So you capitalize it. You capitalize it, then you will be succeeding. So how many of you want to become astronauts or, space scientists? The lead center of ISRO situated in Trivandrum, the capital of Kerala. Then that center gave birth to a Sriharikota Space Center, which was renamed as Satish Dhawan Space Center, situated near Madras, near Sururpet in the Andhra coast. In between, a satellite center also was born. That was located at Bangalore. That is now called UR Rao Space Center. Now these are the three chairmen, Sarabhai, Dhawan and UR Rao, who really pioneered, who really guided how ISRO should work forward. So, and they will be remembered forever because they will be the people who were really, who mattered a lot for today's space science and technology in ISRO. Now, subsequent to that, we are talking about Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, Chandrayaan 3, and then Mangalyaan, and so on and so forth. All these missions, if you apply your mind, you will find, yes, all are successful, barring Chandrayaan 1 or 2, I don't know, but Chandrayaan 3 was a success. Mangalyaan was a success. Mangalyaan, we are the first people to land directly in the Mars, not land but orbiting the Mars planet. Now, all these things were there, but if you really apply your mind and find out, the payload weight is very meager, 15 kg, 10 kg, 12 kg, that kind of a payload. And the reason for that is that we do not have a large thruster. A large thruster in the order of about 100 tons or 200 tons. We have solid propellants, high thrust, but that has its own limitations. You need liquid propulsion. A large funding for ourselves. Very little money. With that we have to manage. So what we could imagine was a 600 kg. You have to imagine what is a 600 kg, less than a ton, thrust rocket. We used nitric acid and aniline. These are two inferior propellants available at that time. The basic advantage of using a liquid rocket is it has a high energy content compared to that of solid. But the first rocket we tried was having a less energy content compared to the solid. But still we wanted to prove the technology. So 600 kg was a success. Then we flew it. That was also a success. Then we wanted to go for a 3-ton rocket, 5 times bigger. We had a problem. We had all kinds of problems which you can imagine, beating, vortex, so on and so forth, pogo, sloshing, the terms which we were not sure. That's the first time we understood that how complex the liquid system is compared to that of a solid. Speak for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. I am afraid that if I speak for longer time, we used to have in our college, if supposing when I was a student, I became a graduate in the year 1965. In fact, they had a plant in Peenemünde in Germany. Professor Daddio and Dr. Muller, these are the two people, and then Von Braun. They were the people responsible for the V2 rocket, and this is the rocket which Joseph Goebbels kept telling that we are making a secret weapon which will change the course of the history. In fact, it should have changed the course of history, but unfortunately what happened was the V2 rocket had a problem with respect to the guidance system, which they couldn't perfect it. Because of that, it failed in many places. Supposing if it would have worked, as well as he was the chairman of INCASPER, Indian